Bill, before I ask you to get the prayer and pledge, I'd like to make a comment. If you noticed, our flags are half staff, and one of our firefighters were here for years, Scotty McCullough's dad passed away, and they received friends tonight over crosses. And also, this past Sunday, Donnie Kitts, he was chairman of the beautification board, he passed away. And that's why our flags are half staff, and the city did send flowers on behalf of the mayor and council employees. And Bill, if you can remember these families in prayer, now please stand.
Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for each and everything that you do in our lives on a daily basis, Lord. The fact that you give us the opportunity to be here and represent this city, we certainly want to thank you for that. We ask that you continue to keep your holy hand upon each and every one that's here, help them to make wise decisions, Lord, as we try to do the best business that we possibly can for the city of Father. We have a number of people, Lord, that in this past week that have had issues. We've got a number of people that are in the hospital. We ask that you be with them and their families. And we've got a couple of people that just been mentioned by the mayor that have lost loved ones, and they've been involved and employed with the city. Lord, we ask that you be with their families and help ease their pain, their particular loss. We can never thank you enough for going to the cross to die for our sins, but it's certainly a gift that we can never repay. We want to walk a walk that is pleasing to you in our life. As we continue with this meeting, Lord, help us to make decisions that are knowledgeable and best for the city. These things we ask in your name, Lord. Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated.
Mr. Archer. Present. Mr. Hoskins. Here. Ms. Thompson. Here. Mr. Wilson. Here. Mayor Steen.
Here. Item number 4, you got in your packet, you have the minutes from the meeting from May 2019. What's council's pleasure?
Move for adoption.
Have a motion by Bill, have a second.
Second.
Second, Ms. Rich, call us.
Mr. Archer.
Yes.
Mr. Hoskins.
Yes.
Ms. Thompson.
Yes.
Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
Motion carries. Item number 5, report for your board, committees, or department heads. What's council's pleasure?
Make a motion to approve.
Have a motion, Ms. Thompson, have a second.
Second.
Second, Mark, call us.
Mr. Archer.
Yes.
Mr. Hoskins.
Yes.
Ms. Thompson.
Yes.
Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
Motion carries. Any comments from the citizens? I've got a couple, and I know you heard me talk about our employees, but I'd like to compliment the police department and the fire department, and Charlie Hudson's here. A couple weeks ago on Sunday, Charlie Hudson was working the fire hall, called me on my cell phone and said that there had been an ATV wreck over in Stony Fork, and either they couldn't locate the rescue squad or they were tied up, and one know that we need to send some people. And I told Charles, take some men and go, close the upper station down and bring them down here. And the people that was involved in the ATV accident, 4 of them was involved and 3 of them were killed. But, you know, I just want the people to know, especially the family, if they hear it on the news or whatever, we did try to help the family. And we're so sorry that they lost their loved ones. And the police department on May 23rd, 2019, LPD received a call from a tenant at Meadow Creek Apartments that a subject grabbed a 9-year-old child and fled in a black vehicle. And come find out, the person that grabbed the child was the kid's biological father. And a quick response to the police department, they apprehended the suspect over next to the post office. I happened to stumble up on it, and they said but it could have been an Amber Alert. It could have been a bad situation, but it was made better on behalf of the mayor and council. I'd like to thank the officers, Officer Jason Shears, Sergeant Noah Riggs, Lieutenant James Lynch, Lieutenant Brian Tiller. On behalf of the mayor and council, we want to thank you for an outstanding job that took a bad situation and made it better. Chief, thank you and your department. Okay, I have another comment here. You know, we talked about here a couple workshops ago that on the power board they've got an opening, and we were supposed to appoint somebody, and we're going to appoint somebody tonight. That's one of the comments. Does anybody else have anything? How are you?
We didn't discuss that in the workshop, is that we were to do that?
We did, not this last workshop, but we did discuss it before. You may not have been here, but we did discuss it.
I was here, but that was
You
2
don't remember,
months
you remember
ago.
discussing it?
Yeah, but that was 2 months ago. I thought you had to discuss it during the previous
No,
workshop.
as long as it's discussed in the workshop. Okay. Any announcements? See anything? Ron?
No.
But you read it?
For me.
Good. All right. Under ordinance and resolutions, ordinance 2019-02, approve the 2019-2020 budget. This will be the first reading. If council will comment on it.
I'm gonna make a motion that the tax rate be as the present rate, acknowledging the fact that we've undergone a reappraisal by the state of Tennessee, not the county or everybody, but by the state. And that, we give a 3% raise to all of our employees, that we add $1 to the fire fund to move our payment to the one to the other. And what else? All the adjustments that's on the fireman, fire administration, city clerk, finance, be worked out all the way down, fire department, street sanitation, before the final.
Okay.
Now, is that sufficient?
Some Stan can get that, and I got it recorded. That's sufficient.
Terry's gone, man. Is that sufficient, Bart?
It is. Y'all have already discussed that.
We have.
Okay.
We have.
As long as.
That's on first reading on the budget. isn't it?
Okay, I have a motion by Mr. Archer to have a second.
Second.
Second, Mr. Wilson, call roll, Sam.
Mr. Archer?
Yes.
Mr. Hoskins?
Yes.
Ms. Thompson?
Yes,
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Motion carries. Administration approved the audit contract for Fuel Company audit year ending June the 30th, 2019. What's council's pleasure?
Like a motion approved.
Have a motion by Mark, have a second.
Second.
Second, Mr. Wilson, call roll, please.
Mr. Archer?
Yes.
Mr. Hoskins?
Yes.
Ms. Thompson?
yes,
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item number 2, under Power Board appointee, we've had, probably about 3 or 4 people talk to me about it. And I've talked to Kenny Beard. Boyd Hanover, he's on his, this will be his second term. It's 2 5-year terms. It's term limited, and he has to remain on it. And I talked to Kenny Beard about the director. He said Boyd has done a good job as director.
what about John Carroll?
John Carroll, he's talked to me about it. John Carroll's called me, and I need a motion to suspend the rules on this. But John's talked to me, Steffi Graham's talked to me, John Stallings talked to me, and Boyd's talked to me. There may be another. But I'm going to have a motion to suspend the rules on this.
Like a motion, suspend the rules.
Have a motion, Mark, have a second.
Second.
Second, call roll, Sam.
Mr. Archer?
Yes.
Mr. Hoskins?
Yes.
Ms. Thompson?
Yes,
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
But like I say, Kenny told me that Boyd is the chairman of the board, he's doing a good job, and it's up to council for him to stay another term.
This is his first term, right?
Yes.
He's done one, he's got another term.
Yes. It's term limit, 2 terms.
Okay.
All right. What's council's pleasure?
I moved Boyd back.
I have a motion by Mr. Archer, have a second.
Second.
Second, Mr. Hollingsworth.
Mr. Archer?
Yes.
Mr. Hoskins?
Yes.
Ms. Thompson?
yes,
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Motion carries. Okay, under the fire department, approval to donate the 1985 Kenworth fire truck to the White Oak Volunteer Fire Department. You know, I made a comment in the workshop. Since I've been the mayor, we probably give about 5 or 6 vehicles in the fire department, these rural firefighters. And we did give an 85 model Kenworth to White Oak, and they still got it. But these other fire departments, Stony Fork, Pinecrest, Campbell County Rescue Squad, the fire department, they sold them. I've got no problem giving these trucks to these individual departments, but, you know, it looks bad when we give them a truck and they sell it. And if it's 85 kilos in one person's life, it's worth us giving somebody. Like I say, Hot Rod, I think you was here when you bought a new, wasn't you?
I left that same year, I never did get to drive.
Yeah, they're pretty good old trucks, but.
Yeah, this in here, Mike, is, we gave them that up.
Mhm.
You can't buy parts for them,
Oh, yeah.
and so they're gonna use this one for parts.
Or they need parts out there.
Yeah.
It'd be good to have two of them, you know.
Yeah,
But, you know, a lot of, I mean, I hear them on the scaring all the time, you know, just
yeah.
burn them out. All right, I got no problem. What's council's pleasure?
I make a motion.
I have a motion, Mr. Wilson, have a second.
Second.
Second, Mr. I call those, man.
Mr. Archer?
Yes.
Mr. Hoskins?
Yes.
Ms. Thompson?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Motion carries. All right, we need to adjourn the session. We need to pick a day to finalize our budget. And, you know, you got that meeting coming up.
DLL.
Yeah, nothing, yeah.
Yes.
So we need to pick a date.
Remember, the 19th through the 25th, you will not be here.
Do we need to do the beer board before we adjourn the session?
No,
No.
you just still
No.
adjourn session for this meeting,
Yeah.
to your next one, and then you can pick you up with your report after.
Now, is all the council going on the TML meeting? Is everybody going? You're not going, Mark? I can't go. I can't go. Okay. You're good, hot rod, right? Ann going? All right. Pick us a date, Dale.
Yeah, that's right.
20.
20th. So you gotta do it near the end of the month. I would pick the 26th or the 27th.
What's 27th?
27th's on a Thursday.
Stan said, I stand. Terry said that wouldn't give him enough time. If we
The end of the
pick it
month.
after we come back.
Oh, that's, well, what are you gonna do? 29th and 30th on a Saturday and a Sunday?
What's the calendar? We don't have a calendar.
What's before?
Before that's the 18th and the 19th.
The 25th? The 25th.
25th, you'll be driving back. on-
19th through the 25th, we go.
Yeah.
Why don't we just do it 20, church might find time. Why don't we just do it 27?
That's fine.
27, pick an hour. Finalize this thing.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Okay. June 27th, 2 o'clock. That's not my budget. All right. 27,
27th of June.
on a Thursday.
2 o'clock.
Give Terry time. I'm sure it will be.
All right, okay.
Patrick's only got one day.
Oh, yeah, you know, you can put it on.
That's it. I mean, he's only got 4 days. He's just on Saturday or Sunday.
Probably good time to do it. I don't think he can do it.
On the 27th?
He's got the number. You just
Oh, yeah.
plug him in just now.
He can do it. It's right there, all right. All right.
Penalty, it's like,
Period.
Penalize us.
Because you know he's Saturday or Sunday.
All right, Brady, you good with that, Bill 27?
Why can't
I'm
we do,
good. I'm sorry.
why can't we do the 18th?
Well, if the 27th ain't gonna give him enough time, the 18th sure ain't.
No, he told me,
18th, give him a whole week.
he told me about
Well, no,
27.
he's going.
He's gonna borrow it, so-
Tell what Terry said about 27.
Yeah, but early on the 27th.
Mark, Terry said 27. I talked to him before you, sorry. All right.
We must do it earlier in the day to give Terry enough time to do it.
All right, what time?
9 o'clock.
9 a.m.?
Work for me.
Good. Bill's, me and Bill's in part of it. How are you, George? 9 a.m.?
Yeah.
All right, 9 a.m. on 27. All right, anything else? All right, this meeting's adjourned.
In session.
In session, yeah.
Need to call the beer board order.
Mr. Archer,
Present.
Mr. Hoskins. Here. Mayor Stanfield.
Here.
Ms. Thompson.
Here.
Chairman Wilson.
Here. Is there no, any applications? I hear a motion to adjourn.
Motion made.
Is that item that Mr. Patel came to us on, does that need a discussion before the beer board, or is that something that we have to do?
Council has to do.
Yeah,
Talking about the lowering requirements.
yeah, anyway.
What would it take to do away with those district
Change your ordinance.
requirements?
Change your ordinance. It's in the ordinance. In the beer ordinance. This,
Change the
this
beer
is
ordinance.
requirements.
Is that very difficult?
Change it.
We're, like you said, we're living in the past on some of these ordinances.
You read it.
Two readings.
The ordinance. We've changed it before, or changed the beer ordinance. Change the ordinance, change the
We just put that on the agenda for the next workshop, to discuss that.
You can. Just let me stand up. Which way we get out of here?
We're done.